Hello everyone and welcome back to Super Mario RPG. Let's see. Yeah, I got all the companion characters in the last stream, and I've only got 3 of the star pieces left, so I'm actually really surprised at how quickly we're going through this, so let's just keep with it and see what this game still has to offer, you know? Let's see, I'm pretty sure that I just came back here to save, and this isn't... Oh no, this is... Never mind, let's get back in here and see if we can find who we're supposed to talk to. Huh. That's interesting. I kind of like the design of these blue-skinned toads with the, you know, the vests and the, you know, the... I don't know, are those bell-bottom pants? I don't know. Point is, I like that design. Let's see. Oh. Hey, Count Lurch-a-Lot. This reminds me of Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood audio check. Sounds pretty good in my opinion. Okay. Hey, thanks for doing that, Muffin. I always appreciate it. Yeah, I've never actually played that one, albeit Sunshine has, and I remember Sunshine saying they liked it. And I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, a game franchise that has nothing to do with RPGs taking a crack at an RPG is not always, you know, a sure sign of success, but, you know, it's always kind of fun to see what they can come up with. Especially... Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, I see, Huh. But what does it do? Yeah, no, I do very much remember that one. That's cool. Very cool. These are all very good, but maybe later. Yeah, Sonic. Okay, I say that, but I freely admit I'm not 100% sure, besides, like, this, / you know, / Paper Mario and then Sonic Chronicles, how many games actually do that. Although I did hear that... What are you doing? Okay. Then again, I have heard that technically Spyro Dark Legacy, I think is... Or, no, Shadow... It was a Spyro game for the DS, was technically... Shadow Legacy, that was what it's called, was technically... or had RPG elements. Let's see. Being sick sucked... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Muffin. I've been bit of that the last few days. I'm really sorry to hear that. Yeah, I've got a friend who's, like, been stuck in bed for a while, suffering from, like, chronic pain. It kind of, yeah, no, being sick is never... Nah, it puts a damper on everything. What? Okay, is this town on LSD? I don't know if that's, like, the appropriate drug for this, because I don't... you know, do drugs, or I'm not that really familiar with drug paraphernalia, but why is everyone acting? This town's fucking weird. Well, yeah, jumping in a whirlpool will... Yeah, if you want to get in the ocean, being in a whirlpool is definitely a very immediate way to get there, but you could also just, I don't know, dip your feet into the water? Actually, ironically, speaking of Sonic, yes, I am going to be kind of circumventing the voting, because, so just wee bit announcement, we just got a PS5, and one of the games we got on the PS5 was Sonic Frontier, which I've already been here. which was a game that was requested by, you know, let's see, to be fair, Mario. You know what? That's fair. Mario is addicted to mushrooms. Never mind. This town is completely normal. That is a very good point. Absolutely valid. But Muffin Boy here, you know, requested Sonic Frontiers, which, you know, that's a game I kind of wanted to play anyway. And I mean, because, yes, I have done Sonic Forces for the channel, but it's Sonic Forces. No one likes that game. And we've been meaning to do some Sonic games for the channel for a while, because me and Flays, back when, you know, the channel was what it used to be, both actively wanted to do either Sonic 06 or Sonic Unleashed for the channel. And well, I don't own a copy of Sonic 06. I do own a copy of Sonic Unleashed, so that is one I could potentially do. Good game. Let's play that myself. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Well, that's good to hear that there's another person endorsing it, so I'm excited. What do I need to do? But I've also realized oh yeah, at least I think I still do. I have Sonic Adventure 2 on my Xbox, despite the fact that Sonic Adventure 2 on the Xbox is one of my least favorite. Let me rephrase that. It works, the main gameplay works fine on the Xbox Live version of Sonic Adventure 2, but the Chow Garden isn't as good in that version. But either way, I was thinking of maybe doing Sonic Adventure 2 for the channel, because, well, I like Sonic Adventure 2. It's a good game. Well, it's a decent game. Come play with us, Mario. Taking a lot more drugs lately, though. Legal ones, though. This painkiller is funny, but yuppie, tasty medicine. I never finished Sonic Unleashed either. Mostly because, you know, I rented it, thought it was fun, and then never went out of my way to buy it again. I mean, granted, the version I played when I was a teenager was the Wii version, and the one I have now is the Xbox 360 version, which, I mean, are similar enough, but based on what I heard after watching Ant Dude, the Wii version, let's see, my favorite Sonic game is Sonic Heroes. I like Sonic Heroes. I understand the criticisms of Sonic Heroes, but I can't hate that game. I like Sonic Heroes too much. Unfortunately, I don't have the... Oh wait, maybe I can jump into the ocean from up here. I sadly don't have the ability to do Sonic Forces for the channel anymore because our hardware is not compatible with our GameCube. That was a shot. Because, I mean, honestly, I'm an odd Sonic fan in that I've barely played any of the 2D Sonic games. I just love that you could play as multiple characters. I like that too. My first Sonic game that I played was Sonic Generations back in 6th grade. I really did find that game fun despite the lack of story. You know, it's kind of funny when both Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations came out, everyone praised both of them for being kind of like getting back to what a Sonic game should be. But it's like, as time has gone on, at least in case of Colors, I know Sonic Generations is still well loved in the modding scene in particular. People have actually started criticizing Sonic Colors because it didn't have as many characters or as much story as something like Unleashed or, I mean, just some of the other games in general. Yeah, I found the Elder, but... Damn, I mean, I know I'm not shy to look up what I'm supposed to do in these live streams if I get stuck for a while, but I've never had to look anything up. I mean, outside of optional side quests in a Mario RPG, and I don't want to do that now. Got a number of 2D games, all fun. Really difficult, though. That's, I think, part of the reason why I've never enjoyed the 2D Sonic games as much. And that's just because I've never been super good with the, let's see, Sonic Colors was hella fun in my opinion. No, and that's what I've heard. I guess I should say people aren't saying that Sonic Colors isn't a fun game. It's just, it is kind of funny to see everyone went nuts for Colors when it came out, but opinions on Colors haven't stayed as overwhelmingly positive as they did when the game was new. Again, that's not to say people have negative opinions on it, just people are looking back almost more fondly on Sonic Unleashed than they were Sonic Colors. And I think that's just due to the fact that, for better or for worse, Sonic Unleashed at least tried something different. Again, for better or for worse. Let's see, Sonic had... yeah, my first Sonic games were the 2D ones, even if I was never very good at them. It's just, they were games I played over at a friend's house. And then I got the, like, Classics collection on the GameCube. But I'd say my first real Sonic game was Sonic Adventure 2. And then Sonic DX, which was also fun. Not as good. Let's see. I've played emulations of the 2D and mobile versions too, and they were difficult, but that's good. Oh yeah, I have seen a lot of the... oh wait. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I've seen a lot of those, you know, restoration projects of fans doing their best to make Sonic 06 in a more playable form, because... you know, as bad as a lot of the Sonic 06 stuff was, one thing people agree is it did have good level design, even if it's... even if the game itself within the game was... or at least, even though the game itself was so bloody buggy. I got so much money. I don't remember if I got armor for Peach besides what she started with, but I want to make sure she gets some armor. So my first technically Unleashed, but again, never finished. Then I found a cheap copy of Sonic Heroes, became a fan for life. Yeah, I understand the criticisms levied against Heroes, and honestly, they're not invalid complaints. Because some of them are complaints even I picked up on as a kid. But I can't hate Sonic Heroes. Since Sonic Heroes is what introduced me to Team Chaotix, and I know Team Chaotix are divisive characters in the fandom, I like them. It also introduced me to Omega, who has not appeared in enough games, in my opinion. And it was the last time that the cast from... okay, these are monsters. That the cast of voice actors from Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 got a voice... it's the only Mario game that's just Super on the 64. Yeah, I actually... despite the fact that the Paper Mario games are some of my absolute favorite games of all time, I actually don't like a lot of Mario games. Like, at all. Like, when it comes to, like, the Mario platformers, no, I don't like any of them. I like Espio. I wish they used him more. I agree. I like Espio a lot. Good one. Good for you, Gino. Yeah, I think as a whole, I definitely feel I fall in the camp of, like, in the Mario versus Sonic debate from back in the day, I definitely fall on the Sonic side of the equation. For the most part. Despite the fact that, you know, I like Sonic games. None of Sonic's games that I played I would really rank in my top 10 favorite video games. I would say that, like, Sonic Adventure 2 definitely be in, like, my top 10 games I am beyond nostalgic for, but I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites, you know? Whereas Mario, both the Paper Mario games and Mario Kart 8, I would rank them pretty high. Or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, specifically. I would rank them pretty high in my favorite games of all time. But as a whole, I still prefer Sonic games, because I don't like Mario's main series. Okay, sorry, let's read these comments. I've been playing an emulator of an arcade game called, I think, Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, and the controls were so hard, and if you lost Final Bout, you had to start from the very beginning. That sucks. The thing I appreciate about 06 is that many of the characters were playable. You don't get that in a lot of Sonic games. I agree. I mean, don't get me wrong. Them making some of the other Sonic characters not playable is a response to some pushback that, ironically enough, happened due to the Sonic Adventure games, Sonic Heroes, and Sonic 06. Actually, I think it's also because of Sonic Unleashed as well. Like, a lot of people are saying... What's what I'm looking for? But a lot of people kind of said that the fun of a Sonic game was going fast. So when you gotta play as, like, you know, Tails or Eggman in Sonic Adventure 2, it kind of ground the gameplay to a halt because you were now going... excuse me. Going slow instead of going fast all the time. That was also a big complaint with Sonic Adventure 2, or the first Sonic Adventure. Oh, that's what you meant. So Sega has been kind of overcorrecting by making games where you just play as Sonic, which I can't say that I think is completely bad. Because, again, I get it. For some people, Sonic games are meant to be, you gotta be super fast Sonic, yada yada yada. Personally, though, as someone who really got into the series with Sonic Adventure 2, I like having the different gameplay styles. That's like, again, I got into Sonic technically with Sonic 2, the 2D one. Okay, Muffin, yeah, if you need to take a nap, go ahead. And if you come back later, I look forward to seeing you, but get better, man. Yes, Muffin, you should be ashamed because you came online while sick. We're going to potentially get your cold through the TV. It is kind of interesting to me to be playing this game, because as I keep, you know, grinding into the dust, it's very easy to see how Paper Mario took inspiration for a lot of their elements and gimmicks, etc. But it is interesting to me that despite a lot of this obvious inspiration, Super Mario RPG has, I mean, yeah, it has 2 original characters, but it also has you playing as Bowser and Peach, you know, the series characters besides Mario who are in every game. Well, okay, not every game, but you know what I mean. But, what's it called? I just kind of wanted to see what these 3 look like. Is it a waste? Yes, but I wanted to see what... That was kind of cool seeing Bowser get the invincibility. But it is interesting to me that in the other Mario RPGs, they don't really give you, like, Peach and Bowser as playable characters. They focus more on new characters, at least the first two, which, don't get me wrong, I do as a whole prefer that. I just do find it interesting that when it comes to Paper Mario, only Super Paper Mario lets you play as Peach and Bowser. Again, that's not in and of itself a complaint, because one of the things I miss about the first two Paper Mario games compared to modern Paper Mario is that you got to travel with a lot of the party you assembled were a lot of new and unique characters. I'm like, sure, in the first game it's like, sure, you got a Goomba and it's a Goomba with a hat. You got a Koopa and it's a Koopa with a blue shell and a bandana. So it's like, yeah, it's technically just reskinned, reflavored normal enemies, but they are still, you can pick them out of a crowd, I guess is what I'm getting at. Whereas like in Paper Mario and the Origami King, which for the record is a good game, I can't stress that enough. But in Origami King, any companion, like any of the temporary companions you got, were just regular looking, for the most part, regular looking, like, Bob-ombs and whatnot. Then again, to be fair, the fact that the Bob-omb was completely normal, they actually worked it into his character and traumatized anyone who's played Origami King, but yeah, again, I guess just what I'm getting at is I'm surprised some of the other Paper Mario RPGs, especially now that they're like, no, we just have to recycle pre-existing characters, have never really featured Bowser and Peach as in playable roles. Sorry, I really got off topic and rambled really bad there, so I apologize, guys. Oh, nice. Okay, if you're ever confronted by ghosts and zombies, just remember, zap them with lightning, that's their weakness. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Oh, sweet, they both leveled up. I really like just this, you know, the little happy little shuffle these guys are doing on the level up screen. Especially Bowser, just because it's funny to see Bowser. See what I have to do, but it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, I don't think. Damn. There we go. Ooh. There's an S in the word. You know, I like these Grim Reaper Shy Guys. It's a good use of the Shy Guy design. Then again, I just like Shy Guys designs in general, because if Shy Guy is playable in anything, I am going to play the Shy Guy. Like, if I ever get around to doing, like, Mario Kart for the channel, which I don't know if I necessarily will, because unlike Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, which, you know, I did do for the channel, what's it called? There isn't a story mode. Easy enough. Again, it was only really problematic because my button kept getting stuck. Okay. I'm glad that was not like super punishing and like super strict. You know, wait, you're weak to lightning, but you use lightning. Who am I kidding? Humans are weak to guns, and we're weak to bullets. We still use guns, so who am I to judge? You know, I know that, you know, the stretchy arms thing has been a staple of, like, various pieces of media, as well as, like, superheroes dating back to whatever. But anytime I see something with stretchy arms, even if it predates this by however many years, I always think of the show Metabots from the early 2000s, specifically the English dub, towards like the end of the initial the first story arc of the show. There was a robot that had an attack that stretched his arms out, and it was just always, you know, the cheesy dub of the time of him just shouting out, "Stretch punch!" So yeah, anytime I just see a character with stretchy arms like that, I just, damn it, I immediately just think stretch punch. Or I just immediately think of them yelling out stretch punch. Yeah, Metabots is one of those shows that I remember being epic, and, you know, for the time, the animation truly was. But, wow. It's a show that the voice acting fails it. Come on. Because honestly, because I'm not gonna lie, there is a line in the Metabots anime, the English dub specifically, that I'm like, okay, on paper, that's one of the most badass things I have ever heard. But unfortunately, the poor quality of the English dub, it doesn't sound as epic as it should have. Because, like, just for those who are wondering, the line is, it's after the, you know, best character in the show, Rakusho, learns the truth about his tragic past and finds out that, you know, the villainous group purposely orchestrated all his, you know, the bad shit. You know, and Rakusho has been shown throughout the series of coping with his tragedy and his loss. Like, that's a reason why I like Rakusho so much, is he's not an obnoxious, angsty boy. He is someone who is actively trying to overcome his pain and sorrow and still have a positive disposition on life, no matter how difficult it is, you know? But when, again, anyway, when he finds out the truth, what the bad guys did to him, and, you know, basically dug his pain out and just flaunted it to the world, he then gets, you know, cuts one of the enemy's, you know, missiles in half, and then says the line, "You just opened a wound that had almost healed. Now prepare to feel the pain." Like, that's just an epic and badass line, if you ask me. Like, I just... on paper, that line should give me chills, you know? But unfortunately... Okay, the voice actor delivered it way better than what I did, just to be clear. But unfortunately, it doesn't hold the weight that it could have. And again, it's just due to the poor quality of the English dubbing at the time, you know? That is why I'm glad that, thankfully... what's it called? Even though America has gotten a lot better about English dubbing... there's so many shows or games that I would love from the early 2000s that I would love to get a redub. What's what I'm looking for? To get a redub so there's a way to watch these shows in English in a way that gives you the proper, you know, scope, weight, and power that they were meant to have, you know? Sorry. I was rambling and not very focused, and for that I apologize. I wasn't supposed to do that, was I? Try that one more time. I have no idea if that's actually correct what I'm doing. Shit. Maybe I should start calling these watch Luke stream how bad he is at video games. I failed to get a critical hit miserably. And now you are the dead. Thunderbolts and lightning, very frightening me. doesn't sound bad. I am the best at this game. Oh, nice. Just as long as he doesn't fart it on them, that's fine by me. Oh, yep, I have these backwards. Okay, cool, but how does this work? How do I interact with that? Fuck you. Oh. We're just going. Okay, so these are not... You know, I figured like these octopus tentacles would be the things that would be weak to electricity, but... What? Oh dear. What do I know? I like the fact that a lot of Bowser's moves thus far have just been throwing his minions at the enemy in some way, shape, or form. I can get behind that. just broke Mario. His tentacle, that's amazing. I have no complaints. That's just comedy gold right there. Whoever came up with that is just an unrecognized genius. Or maybe he is a recognized. The point is he's a genius. Nice. Calamari. So, this is kind of a fun story. Oh, I did just think of another, franchise that, randomly had an RPG. Mega Man X Command Mission. That was a game I really wanted to do for the channel, but it only was ever on the GameCube, which, as I've already stated, we no longer can stream off of due to hardware incompatibility. But that was a fun game. But as a kid I was dumb because I never liked using the character Cinnamon, because I'm like, Cinnamon can't hit for shit, why would I use her? I was too dumb to realize, because she's the healer, you dumb fuck. And I kind of feel like if I had played this game as a kid, well, I wouldn't want to use Peach because I was a sexist douchebag as a kid. I can own up to that even if I'm not proud of it. Wait, what? No, go back. But I wouldn't have used Peach because I'm like, she doesn't hit hard enough. This is dumb. In reality, the dumb person there would have been me. Jeez, these things have a lot of health. Holy hell, these things. Again, dry bones just tend to... Okay, are these, like, I need to set them on fire to kill them or something? Is that what I'm getting at? Okay, yeah, it seems like... By the way, I don't want to fight them, if I can help it. And then again, this was also true in, like, Paper Mario, that the dry bones are always like the worst thing to fight. I gotta be honest, I have sort of mixed feelings about the whole party just sharing, flower power, I know that's true in the Paper Mario games as well, and I can't stop praising enough about how much I love those first two games. But I feel since it's, and again, it's only a party of 3, but in this game, in Paper Mario, because it was only just a party of 2 at any given moment, it didn't bother me as much. I don't know, I admit I'm being a bit, it's kind of a double standard I'm perpetuating there, and I'll admit that. Sweet. Oh. Well, no. Sweet. Got the charge attack again. Rude. Getting prepared to star in Mario Power Strikers, I see. Okay, what is that supposed to do? That's frustrating. Fucking hell. Yeah, it seems like you have to use like a special, like a magic move or whatever. Really? Seriously, no. What was, because there had to be something behind there, I feel. Like, it just seems like odd that they would include a back behind there if there wasn't supposed to be something there, but frick me if I know what it is. Asshole! If I remember correctly, these guys are immune to magic, so I just want these three physically wail on them. Oh, they're resistant, they're not immune. Okay. Okay. He was more resistant in a way that, like, nullified the damage as a whole. Ow, brother. Oh yeah, Mario can't be swapped out. There we go. Oh, stop summoning these things. You know what? Alright, it worked out, man. Safety badge? What's that do? I have no idea what that does. Or heck, I have no idea what that even is. Let's do something that Link would copy a few years later in Ocarina of Time. Walk on the bottom of the ocean. Except we're cooler because we don't need to put on giant heavy boots to do this. You know, this that kind of like slow-mo falling down. I kind of was just thinking of that like classic ballet music of do 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 do. This is not an image. This is imagery I wasn't expecting to see today. I mean, I suppose I can see some logic to that, but you don't need to, you know, be so aggressive about it. Here I go. Here I go again. Fine, run away, be like that. mean, could we maybe not warn the upper decks? Yeah, that's funny. I like the whole having their fins function as feet. That's a fun little detail I can get behind. Awesome, I'm better than all of you, and don't you forget it. Look for the hour. Hey, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Yo, Johnny! Okay, if that's Johnny, okay. That looks like there's an eye in that mouth, so I'm gonna call it. I think Johnny's just a guy in a shark suit. Yep. That takes care of the small fry. Get fit. Talk shit, get fit. Okay, he's got... Wait, what do you mean? Okay. Or are we just having like a one-on-one duel? Is that what's going on? Okay, right. Physical attacks aren't doing that much, so let's stick with the fireball. Did I win? Oh, huh, interesting. I didn't see anything that said he was almost down. I think I might have missed it, but cool. Excellent. Yeah, let's get your magical defense up a bit more. Huh. I wasn't expecting him to just give that up, but thank you. Two more to go, I guess. Huh. Okay, I guess him having eyes in his mouth has like no bearing on what's actually going on. Okay. Okay, that's why these guys are all sketch. To be tickled? This definitely reminds me of kid shows from the 2000s and the 90s where it's like, you know, they couldn't include actual torture, so what they had to do was just tickle torture, you know? Because, I remember in the, what's it called? The Redwall TV show. In the 3rd season, there was a bit where the villain interrogated a Fox character and then killed him, and the death in the actual book was kind of grim, but in the show, I mean, don't get me wrong, they still showed that he fell to his death, but the interrogation was just that, a tickle torture. Oh. Huh. I actually kind of appreciate that pirates are like, nah, we cool now. Oh, I like this kind of Sunset Vista thing. What are you? Oh, you're a spear. Okay. I'm getting like boss. This is like this is a lot of boss fights in a row. It's not really not right to complain. Again, just an observation. Why does a spear have the ability to use, you know, water control? That just doesn't seem particularly relevant to a freaking spear, you know? I do think it's a little silly that we have to always have Mario in the party, because I'm not gonna lie, I wish I could have I wish I could swap Mario out for Mallow, so I could have Bowser punching, Mallow using his magic, and then Peach healing. Oh well, it's worth a shot. Okay, that's fun. I am really bad at remembering to do the timing on Peach's healing stuff. Sweet. Sweet. I'm actually surprised that it was, all that really did was double the attacks, not double, not give me 2 targets, what's the word I'm looking for? Not give you 2 targets you have to beat up or whatever, or 2 targets you have to defeat individually, you know? Yeah, please be on your way. Oh wow, my body and arms are feeling really stiff for some reason. I'm wondering if I had, you know, not let him be tickled, if I would have gotten more money. I might as well check all the places again and see what, if anything's actually new. Oh, hi. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. I seriously love that jumping is basically like my form of ID or whatever. Excuse me. rock candy. My favorite. I still want to chip my teeth. Let's go talk to the elder. Okay. Land's End. I don't know, that sounds like an incredibly generic name to me. Oh well. Man. There's a lot of secret stuff here that I'm probably not going to get. Oh, Wolfies. Nope. There. What confused it? I'm so afraid. Weird. Piezo. I hate doing this because I've only been streaming for like an hour or so. But, what happened? But I'm falling asleep, so I think I need to stop the stream. Yeah, if you want to join the Discord, link in the description. I'm not sure when, but I'll see you then. Bye-bye.